Hello, this is Lisha Joya. This is my recipe on how to make my own homemade guacamole. You're going to need about 3 to 5 of avocados, ripe avocados, not all squishy. You're going to need 1 lemon. You're going to need salt, pepper, paprika. You're going to need chili powder, and you're going to need garlic powder. In addition, you're going to need my salsa recipe because you're going to be adding the salsa in with it later. Hi guys, this is Lisha Joya. I'm in the kitchen this time. No special narration this time. This is what it is going to be. The very beginning of this is going to be my avocado guacamole recipe, and I'm making nachos for dinner tonight for everybody. I know, nachos for dinner? Yeah, well, this is how it's going to happen. As you can see here, I got about 5 really good, well-ripened avocados, 1 very good lemon. I got salt, I got pepper, I got paprika, I got chili powder, I got garlic powder, but most of all, my own homemade salsa, which I have the recipe for on YouTube, and I'll put the link inside there. First things first is that you need to be able to, 1, cut your avocado in half, take it out, take the seeds out, and then put the avocado in the bowl without the seeds and the skin. You will need a spoon, a knife, and a fork. Okay? I twist off 1/2. See how it's beautiful, that dark green around, and it's a beautiful bright green color in the middle? Have remove this part. See the spoon? Go along the edges of the avocado, wiggle around the whole entire avocado. Don't forget to turn as you go and scrape the bottom so you can take it out on 1 big piece. Just like that. And put it in the bowl. And I like to get as much of the avocado as possible. And put it in the bowl. And toss in the trash. A lot of people have different theories on how to get the pit out. But I like to gently wiggle it out by spreading the avocado apart so it kind of separates from the center. And I take my thumb and I wiggle it out. And see how easy it came out? Without abusing the avocado. Then again, we wiggle our spoon inside all the way around the edges of the avocado. And you keep twisting and keep gliding. You can rock back and forth the spoon if you like. And then whole piece. Yeah, it's going to get mushed up and everything, but you know, you kind of just like to know this technique if you want to do this on salad or anything like that. And you're going to get messy, so no harm, no foul, right? I'm going to go ahead and peel the rest of these avocados. I'm going to go on with the rest of the ingredients. Okay guys, I only used about 3 of the avocados out of the 5. And these are relatively ripe, so I'm not going to put them back up for them to get bad. So I'm going to put them in the refrigerator so it kind of preserves them for a little bit longer. And believe me, tomorrow they can be eaten. The next thing you want to do is you want to be able to prevent these from browning or oxidizing. And when air hits this after being sealed, since it's a high protein type of, or high starch type of fruit or vegetable, It needs to be preserved from preventing from going brown. And when it goes brown, it means it oxidizes. So you have your lemon, roll it to release the juices. And yes, I have my blister burn, so it's going to burn me, but it's the price you pay for the love of food. You can roll it this way, but I also roll it two ways, because it releases it from the rind from the inside from one direction, but also releases it from the back rind, which is harder to release if you don't press it. And when you open this or you cut it open, it's going to be very juicy. Just slice it like this in half. And remember my technique. You don't want to add too much lemon because you're going to add the salsa to it later. Have your hand open and squeeze the juice in your hand and use your hand as a cup for the seeds. I got lucky with that side. Okay. Now, you see it's covered, but you're going to need to mash it up after you add the second one.
It's very important to wash your hands after each individual thing because you don't want to contaminate it with anything else. You want to keep the flavors separate so they all become unified and beautiful.
And I got me a sieve. Okay. Time to wash up. The next thing you're going to want to do is smash this up. Since they're really ripe, it'd be really easy.
Yeah, I like
to
to play with my food.
You take the fork, take the flat part of the
You'll
fork,
see, I like to play with my food.
And then smush it. But I don't have the patience for that right now. So this is the fun part, while you have clean hands. Use your hands and really get in there. And then go in with the fork. To make it finer. Alright. Now it's really time to wash it. It's very good for the face if you didn't add the lemon. Sorry about the coughing in the background. We have someone who's sick. Okay, this is what it looks like before you add the fork to smush it. You keep smushing it till it's very fine. Or if you like it chunky, you know, but we like a little fine around here. Okay. I'm going to add some salt to kind of bring out the lemon flavor. There's a little sprinkle here. And I'm using traditional black pepper here, but I need to add a little extra. This is the salt and pepper. And then I'm adding my paprika. Add very little of this. Like this much. For the whole entire thing. Not even an eighth of a tablespoon. Or a teaspoon at that. Not even that much. You're going to have to use even less of the chili powder. And what I like to do to prevent spillage, I like to pour it in the cap. And then lightly pour it in there. A little bit more. You don't want to add too much of the chili because the chili is very bitter. Okay? With the garlic, you're going to want to put quite a bit in there because it prevents it from going bad as well. It acts as a natural antimicrobial, antibacterial, and actually it fights cancer. And I actually have a piece of garlic right here. about maybe a quarter of a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon, no, maybe a tablespoon, yeah, more like a tablespoon. You're going to mix it up in there, mix it up really good. And as the more you mix it up, the more finer it'll get. Now a taste test. Needs more salt, surprisingly. Now, when you're adding the salt, add it small because the grains are still not dissolved in here just yet. It will take some time for it to be dissolved. So I'm going to get me a clean spoon. And then mix up. You don't need a fork no more after this point. Then do a little taste. Perfect. Now it's time to add the salsa that I had made. See, this is a very beautiful salsa. It's very liquidy because of the lemon juice. So before you put it in here, you drain it real good. Another one, and we'll put two. But make sure they're heaping tablespoons, like so. Alright, and spoon number 4. Then you can mix it all up in there. This already has lemon and salt already into it already, and cilantro from the salsa. You can see it needs more salsa in there because you can't really see the chunks of the salsa. You kind of want it so that everything accents each other. You need a little more than that. That should be enough, but you never know. Okay, mix it up. Okay, now it's looking more like a guacamole I can be proud of. And the reason why you strain the salsa liquid before you put it in, because you don't want your salsa runny. I mean your guacamole runny. Alright, well that's pretty much it. Now it's time to refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to an hour. And then you can get started on your other things and you can add it later. Well, this is Lisha Joya. Thank you very much for watching and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel.